If you stumbled across this video, it's probably because you were searching up what are the best stock trading indicators or best beginner stock trading indicators to use, and something along those lines. Well, I can tell you I've been investing for 10 years, and over those 10 years, I've used multiple different indicators, studies, paid softwares, free softwares, and so on. The list goes on. And I'm safe to say that everything you see on my chart, I am very comfortable having on my chart, and I use these every single day religiously. Every single study you see on my chart are used religiously to make investment decisions on a day-to-day basis. So this video is really to help you guys understand as a beginner where you can just cut out a lot of noise, add everything it is that I have on my chart, and you're gonna really expedite your learning curve into the market, and you're probably gonna start having some of the most accurate technical analysis you've had till this point in your trading or investing career, and I can say that with confidence. So with that being said, this is going to be sort of a two-part series. Today, we're gonna show you how to get everything it is that I have on my chart set up on your chart. Then tomorrow we're going to release a video, and that's going to be going over everything it is you've added to the chart and how you actually apply that and use that into the market. Now, I'll tell you right now, this tutorial video and tomorrow's video is going to be used solely on the Thinkorswim trading platform. It's best if you have that trading platform, and you'll be able to follow along very easily. If you don't have that trading platform, that's okay. There's a lot of things you're going to learn from this video, and most of the trading platforms out there are still going to have most of these studies that we have on the Thinkorswim platform. There are a few things that you will not be able to get unless you use the Thinkorswim platform, and that's just the way it is, and I apologize about that. So let's get right into this right now. So everything you see here on the left side of the screen, I want to talk and tell you what it is, and then I'll show you how to add it to your chart. So down here on the left is the relative strength index. In a nutshell, this is basically telling you when stocks have gone through a very hot period where they've gotten overbought, or they've gone through a hot selling period where they've gotten oversold, in a nutshell. All right, and that's really what helps us to understand when trends might be changing. All right, the next one here with these blue and yellow and red and green, this is called TTM squeeze. This is another momentum-based indicator, and in a nutshell, this is really just there to help you identify which way the trend is, which way it might be going, and so on and so forth. So it's an indicator based off of momentum tracking to help you understand trend a little better. The next one up is volume. So there's a couple things here. This is a volume study that we've custom coded. So for all trading platforms, they're always going to give you a generic version of volume to use on your stock chart. We here at Boiler Room Trading took it a step further, and we went in and customized the volume so they could add a bunch of crazy stuff that we wanted. So in a nutshell, volume here that you see on my chart is a custom coded script that, again, helps you understand trend, which stocks might be more volatile on the day, and significant things that are happening based off of volume. So if you want to get that, there's a link in the description of this video. It will take you to the homepage of our website where you can enroll to get that custom coded script. If you don't get that, that's okay, because you can still have the regular volume with this software and any other software. But if you want the custom coded volume script, that's going to take your trading to the next step. And just like an FYI, whenever you see it turn purple, pre-market, this blue line, this is a part of the custom coded script. Whenever you see this turn purple, it generally means that stock is set up to have a bigger move for the day, or there's going to be much more momentum and volatility on that stock. All right, now what we have to do is we have to jump into the actual stock chart now. So the actual stock chart has a couple things here. We have the moving averages here, which are these green and red lines right there. Hold on, green and red. So that green and red line, those are moving averages. So those essentially just help us identify if the stock is maybe trending on the upside or the downside on an intraday perspective. We also have the volume weighted average price, which is usually abbreviated as VWAP, VWAP, okay, or VWAP. So the VWAP stands for the volume weighted average price, and this again is just another tool to help you understand if stocks are trending down and or up for the day. All right, the next thing that we have on the chart are all these diagonal lines. And before we get into there, I'm actually going to delete some of my old stuff here. Now the next thing we have on our chart are these diagonal dotted lines in solid red, blue, and purple. I know there's a lot of things on my stock chart. I want you guys to follow along. It's really gonna help you learn significantly faster in the market. So everything here, these diagonal sideways lines are called standard deviation channel or standard deviation lines. Those right there are going to be the bread and butter of your whole investment approach going forward. After we get through this video and after you start to use these, you're probably never going to go back to using anything else, because you'll come to the realization that every single day in the stock market, the stock will move to those lines every single day. And I'll show you how to do that in tomorrow's video. So again, the next thing we have, like I said, is standard deviation channels. There's some couple things in here that might be confusing, but you can see this dotted orange line, that's called a half candle retrace system, all right? That's a part of our gap finder system that can only be installed to your thinkorswim trading platform. It's not available on any other trading platforms that at least we know of. Same goes for the standard deviation channel, which is this diagonal trend line system. You can't find that like on any other trading platform either, okay? So what we're gonna do now is really walk you guys through how to get most of this stuff onto your thinkorswim trading chart. So the first things we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna go in the studies tab here in the upper right-hand corner. From here, you're gonna type in exponential, EXP, and then you'll see moving average exponential. You're gonna wanna add this twice, so 1, 2, all right. We're gonna change this over from 9 to 50. We're gonna change that color from blue to red. The color doesn't matter, I just prefer the colors the way that I have them set up, which is red for the 50 moving average and green for the 100-day moving average. So we're gonna change this one to 100. This is gonna make you a green line here. So now we have our two moving averages set up. Next thing we're gonna wanna do, add VWAP. So that's gonna be VWAP. We're going to hit add selected. Now we have the VWAP. You don't have to make any changes to the VWAP. The settings that are already, the metrics that are already in there to begin with are good, so you don't really have to change anything there. Next thing that we're gonna want to be adding is going to be RSI, so relative strength index, RSI. All right, next thing that we're gonna wanna add is TTM squeeze, TTM squeeze. So you add TTM squeeze, hit add selected, all right? The next thing that we're going to want to add to our chart is going to be the custom volume, custom volume system. Hold on, let me find it. So you can see here, custom volume system beta 17_1. So our custom volume system has gone through 17 editions. We've changed it 17 different times. So this is what we're talking about when everything that it's on our chart is the way we want it, and it's what we use on a day-to-day basis, and will significantly help your investing, is because we've been doing this for a while and we've been changing around these codes and these scripts, and they're always getting changed to be better suited for investing. So right now we're basically on volume 17 of our volume system. So in order to get this and in order to add it to your thinkorswim system, if you haven't done so already, there's a link in the description that takes you to our website where you can install volume 17 of our custom volume system. Once you've installed it into your chart, once you've gotten it from our website, you just click add selected. As anything else, you hit apply, and you see it's been added down there. And there's a ton of different information that comes with it. The next thing that we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna add our custom deviation channel. Again, you can add the deviation channel on thinkorswim for free, or you can get a custom one from our website. The custom one comes with significantly more features that is better than what you can put on your chart for free with thinkorswim. So I'm just gonna show you right here. We go ahead and we add in custom volume V6, add selected, and V6B. There's reasons why there's two of them that you add, which I won't go into this video right now. But if you want the custom coded script, link in the description, takes you to our website. You get it, install it the same way that I just showed you here, and you'll be running the exact same system. Now, if you don't want to get the custom deviation system from our website, which I highly suggest you do because it's way better and it keeps your platform from slowing down. But if you want to do the free one, save a couple dollars, which is completely fine. What you're going to want to do is type in this, standard deviation. Okay, you're going to click standard deviation. You're going to need to add this 1, 2. Oh, wait, that's not what we want. Sorry, we wanted the standard deviation channel, and I was adding standard deviation. My apologies. So you want to do standard deviation channel. So you're actually going to have to add this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. And you would actually have to add that like another 4 or 8 times in order to do everything it is that we have in the custom one. But just for the purposes of this video and not making it so complicated, you would actually add the standard deviation 4 times. You will edit 3 of them to this. You'll edit this one to 1.0, okay? You would edit this one to, I don't even think that one changed. You would edit this one to 3. And I don't think it changed because Thinkorswim sometimes is dumb. So you edit that one to 3. Then you would edit this last one to 4. And so what you're going for here is you're going for 4 standard deviation channels, and each one of those channels calculates 1 deviation, 2 deviation, 3 deviation, and 4 deviation. You add the study 4 times, and you edit the study so that it calculates one channel calculates 1 deviation, one channel calculates 2, 3, and 4. So if we go from the top one's 2. We go to the second one should be 1, but it didn't change, so we'll just change that now. So this will be 1. Okay, the next one should say 3. Still says 2 because Thinkorswim didn't update figures. So this should be, again, 3. Okay, and then this one should be 4, which is the only one that I actually calculated properly. And it doesn't even look like Thinkorswim calculated the last 3 that I did properly. So again, like I said, you're going to want to add it 4 times and make sure each one of those studies is edited so that the deviations that it's calculating is 1, 2, 3, and 4. The reason that you did that is so that you can get all these same lines. All right, so the 1 deviation is the yellow, 2 is the red, 3 is the blue, and 4 is the purple. You have 4 channels, and each one of those channels is calculating 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. It creates 4 channels, and that's the way you add the standard deviation channel. Like I said before, it's much easier if you just do the custom one that we've made, so you can just do 1 install and it's done, and it's all set up for you. All right. The next thing we're going to want to do so you can get set up with everything that is on our chart is you next need to look for the gap finder system. All right, so this is the custom daily moving averages with the gap finder system V10. So this is our 10th script on the gap finder system. There's a link in the description, takes you to our webpage. You can install that to your chart, and that way you have the gap finder system. If you've done all of that, you should have everything that there is on our stock chart. Now what we'll do is we're going to release a video tomorrow that will explain how you go about using all of these different tools and why you would want to use them in the first place. Now, just so I can give you a teaser into tomorrow's video, look at the stock mRNA here. Look at where the stock bottomed today. The stock bottomed right at about $3.49. The reason why I want you guys to run this system is because I said your technical analysis will improve and be the best that it's ever been in your trading career. And the reason I say that is watch this. So if you're looking at mRNA on the right, you would be like, but why did it drop to 340 and then bounce? Or what is that, 350 and then bounce? Why not before? What's there? So we're going to pull up mRNA on the screen here on the left. We're going to change the time frame so that we can view this on a longer term chart and we can look at where the long-term trend exists for this market. So if we change it to a daily chart, I believe, it's a 4-hour chart, my apologies. Oh no, excuse me, it doesn't matter, it's the same thing here. So if we look at the 4-hour chart, you will notice that this market came all the way down to about this -1 deviation trend and started to bounce. So you can see we started bouncing here, sold off a little more to 350, and then we recovered that 1 deviation mark. So that's a long-term trending support area that you basically are using. And in tomorrow's video, we will show you guys how to use this system significantly better. So I hope you guys stay tuned. All we ask is hit the thumbs up button, share your experience down in the comment section below, or if you have any questions that you'd like us to clarify, put them in the comment section below and we'll do our best to answer them. In tomorrow's video, we're gonna go into more in-depth about how you use each one of these systems and apply them in your trading process. So with that being said, thanks again for tuning in, and we'll get you guys back tomorrow with the next video.